The weight of winter. Steppe bison, she whispered, the sound swallowed immediately by the air. The trail was deep, confirming the mass and power of the beast. Kale appeared beside her, breath steaming in the brutal light. He did not speak, he merely pointed west, toward the jagged outline of the dark, frozen forest line. Days bled into one another, marked only by the shifting angle of the brutal sun. The world was white, gray, and vast. They moved like shadows, conserving every breath, every calorie, reading the slightest disturbance in the snow, a scuff, a droplet of frozen blood, a discarded patch of winter hair. And then, the sight, below the lip of the ridge, huddled like granite boulders against the merciless wind, was the herd. Their pelts were shaggy with frost, their horns immense, capable of tearing a hunter in two with a simple flick of the head. Runa held her hand up, signaling stillness. They studied the perimeter. One bull, old and scarred, lagged slightly apart. He was slow, irritable, perhaps injured, but his size was still terrifying. This was the opening. Kale checked the shaft of his heavy thrusting spear, the cord of the atlatl taut in his gloved hand. The risk was absolute. The approach was silent, measured in heartbeats, not steps. They used the hollows and drifts, waiting for the moments when the bull lowered his massive ice-rimed head to scrape for dry grasses. Then Runa moved. A lifetime of practice flowed into the tension of her arm. The whistle of the atlatl spear cut the air. The throw was clean, finding its mark high on the shoulder, penetrating the thick winter hide. The bull roared, a sound that shook the ice from the ground and spun in panicked, thundering rage. The herd scattered. Kale drove forward through the maelstrom of snow and panic, his focus locked onto the target. The ground trembled beneath him. He was a small, determined shadow against a mountain of muscle and fury. He had to close the distance. He had to deliver the strike that mattered. A desperate lunge. A sickening impact. Then silence, save for the rush of their own ragged breaths. The great bull shuddered once, twice, sinking slowly into the snow, its colossal weight settling the earth. The silence was not peaceful, but heavy, a profound respect for what had just occurred. Runa approached, pulling the knife from her belt. The cold had not lessened, but the hunger now had an end. This single gift, this massive, sustaining prize, was life itself. They had fought the earth, the cold, and the beast, and tonight the tribe would eat. The arduous journey back had begun.